Following several months of quiet at last, Alwyn is speaking out regarding Taylor Swift's recent romance. Since their breakup, the British actor, who is renowned for his seclusion and desire to avoid the spotlight, has maintained a low profile, but Taylor's new relationship has generated much buzz. Has stayed silent up until this point, remaining tactful. Recently discussed his feelings about Taylor moving on in an incredibly open interview. He revealed that he is truly at peace with the situation and has accepted it. Given that he has always respected his privacy, this is a rare moment of transparency from him, particularly during one of the most well-publicized breakups in recent memory. Disclosed that he has moved on and is concentrating on his personal and professional goals. The world has been waiting impatiently to hear Joe's side of the story, and now it is clear that he is not coping with everything as well as we had anticipated. To ensure you never miss any new videos, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe before we begin. It's completely free and greatly aids us in producing fresh content for your entertainment. Therefore, even though he may appear nonchalant, the man is undoubtedly acting as though Alwyn and Taylor Swift are not at odds. After their breakup, which several sources confirmed in early April 2023, it has been more than a year, and Joe, now 33, seems to be doing well. He's been doing well and is putting a lot of effort into his work these days, according to a person who spoke with People. He's happy in dating. Despite their breakup, the source revealed that he's a great guy who isn't into drama at all, according to Taylor, who is now 34. Joe has gracefully moved on and he doesn't speak poorly of her. The insider went on to say that he was truly in love with her and that, as the source said, sometimes things just don't turn out the way you had hoped. Joe genuinely can't handle the attention that comes with acting, even though he loves it. Simply put, he doesn't feel at ease in the spotlight. Their dissimilar personalities were a major factor in their 6-year separation. According to a person close to them, Alwyn has always wished for Swift and him to remain private. Many were initially shocked to learn about the relationship, but Alwyn wasn't attempting to brag, an insider said. Following their initial May 2017 linkage, fans conjectured that Alwyn and Swift may have crossed paths at the 2016 Met Gala. In an August 2019 interview with The Guardian, they made their first official appearances together in public in 2018. Swift made it very clear during the album's promotion, which coincided with the announcement of their breakup, that our relationship is not up for discussion. She discussed Lavender Haze, the first song. She clarified that the song is about the difficulties of dating for 6 years while in the spotlight. She stated in a since-deleted Instagram video about the song that since his breakup with Swift, we've had to dodge weird rumors and tabloid stuff, and we just ignore it. Alwyn has been concentrating on his film career, and he will soon be attending the world premiere of his most recent project at the Cannes Film Festival. Emma Stone and Yorgos Lanthimos co-star in the film Kindness. The film is characterized as a triptych fable that examines several storylines. According to an official synopsis, the film centers on a man who feels he has no choice in his life, a policeman who must deal with his wife's return, who has changed, and a woman who is searching for a special talent who will one day become a spiritual leader. Swift, meanwhile, has spent a large portion of the year touring with her record-breaking Eras Tour and just released her 11th studio album, The Tortured Poets Department, a double album with 31 tracks. She explored themes of failed romances in several of the album's tracks, which rekindled interest in her and Alwyn's relationship. The Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce is presently the girlfriend of the singer from Fortnite. On April 27th, they were spotted together in Las Vegas at a charity gala that Patrick Mahomes, Kelce's teammate, was hosting. Swift gave 4 passes to her upcoming US tour dates on the Eras Tour at the event. The tickets went up for an amazing $80,000 in a charity auction. According to reports, Alwyn can offer Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift's recent boyfriend, some guidance as their relationship develops. According to a source who spoke to Life and Style, the star of Conversations with Friends supposedly hopes the NFL player treats Taylor well, maybe to avoid finding himself the subject of a diss track in the future. Given her history of writing about previous relationships, Alwyn's advice to Travis Kelce would probably be to treat Taylor well going forward in order to avoid becoming the topic of a song, a sentiment that fans who never seem to forget seem to agree with. As per the source, is aware of Taylor's practice of dedicating songs to her ex. However, he seems unfazed by it, and since the new album features a lot of him, it makes sense that he might be a little sour toward him. Swift's most recent album, The Tortured Poets Department, appears to have brutally honest lyrics that express her feelings toward her ex-boyfriend Alwyn. Swift doesn't hold back on her song The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. the lyrics and you'll confess why you did it, and I'll say goodbye 'cause it wasn't sexy once it hadn't been forbidden. You didn't measure up in any way of a man. I would have died for your sins, but instead I just died inside. Seemed to allude to betrayal and emotional turmoil. His only response to this was to consider what he was going to say and hope that anyone and everyone can relate. When asked if he had listened to her April release, The Tortured Poets Department, Joe told a news outlet, "This isn't a direct response to your question, but as I was thinking about what I wanted to talk about," he continued, "I would hope that everyone could relate to and comprehend the challenges that accompany ending a long-term, loving, and fully committed relationship that lasted more than 6.5 years. It's challenging to navigate that." According to one source, Taylor did not ask him to hear these songs, but he did not anticipate that she would. After listening to the album, Joe is a little let down but not shocked at all. It's not like she trashed or defamed him. Joe won't respond to this in any way. Taylor is a talented musician who finds inspiration in her relationships for nearly all of her songs. According to The Insider, he is not angry with her for doing what she does because he understands that it is standard procedure. Swift's lyrics, with their honest portrayal of heartbreak and disappointment, seem to have come from a very personal experience. The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived has a sharp title that suggests a deep sense of disappointment and possibly a story of being duped or betrayed in a romantic relationship. Swift's music is renowned for incorporating elements from her personal life. These lyrics provide an insight into her romantic struggles and emotional journey, but Joe finds it difficult to hear those remarks made about him. Even so, he's keeping it cool. This is happening just days after Taylor Swift's new boyfriend Travis Kelce joined her on stage during her Iris Tour show at Wembley Stadium. Photographs of Joe Alwyn wearing chic black pants with green and red detailing at the cuffs paired with an appropriate jacket and white shirt as he arrived at Mount St. Restaurant in Mayfair. Joe Alwyn was spotted out and about in London on Wednesday, June 26th, where he attended a beautiful dinner hosted by Gucci. He mixed with celebrities like Ryan Gosling and Salma Hayek during the shows. She shocked fans by including Travis 34 in a drawing during the Tortured Poets Department section of the show. Drew inspiration from her previous relationships with Joe and Maddie Healy. One person just wrote on X, "You just missed seeing Joe Alwyn up on stage at a Taylor Swift concert. I say this with enthusiasm and wistfulness. Even I didn't realize what I enjoyed and I didn't appreciate it while I had it." What do you believe? Will these two tie the knot soon and resolve down? Comment down below and let us know if you liked this video. Click the sign up button and tell us that he's moved on and doing great. He couldn't care fewer about what Taylor says or does about him.